Yep, got that done with. All right. So now, guys, we are finally live after all of that.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the web show here on Unsavory Heroes. I'm Ted.
Austin.
I'm Tim. Yeah, that's our guest there, Austin.
Yes, Tony is out for the week because...
I've got a girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, I do too. You don't see me making excuses.
No.
She's non-Canadian.
Newer.
This time around.
I've actually seen her. She's not Canadian.
Wait, she exists?
Yeah, I saw her with
I
my
haven't
eyeballs.
seen
her.
Or
with a wig on it.
Yeah, it was just his hand with the...
It's like Cartman with Jennifer Lopez.
Hennifer. Wasn't her
Jennifer Lopez.
They were last of them.
It's been a while. It's been, what, a month?
It's been longer than that. I'm pretty sure Thanksgiving.
Month and a half.
Thanksgiving-ish was our last.
All I know is the last time we were on this, not 3/4 of the country was shut down.
Oh, that is true.
Yes. Talking about the plague, hence the hazard sign behind us.
he waves his arm like, oh, where? Oh yeah, oh no, I can't even see it.
Don't touch the screen, you'll wiggle it.
It doesn't exist.
You'll send it collapsing down on us and kill us all. We'll knock down the lights and set a fire to your house.
Get like that
Maybe get some insurance. Yeah.
And then I'll be rich to hoard my toilet paper.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's something's not a thing. I find no problem.
That's how we're going to pay for things in the future. Is toilet paper.
That'd be quite the exchange.
I don't think it work very well.
It'll be sheets, man.
Because only like the North America is really cares shit about toilet paper. The rest of them have like little, like when they have like the toilet with the water shoots out of it. What they call
The
it?
bidet.
That's the word. That's the one I want.
No, what we need is the goddamn 3 seashells. I still got to figure out how that works.
I watched a video on that before this even happened. But the guys, somebody asked a loan, and his theory was maybe you like take 2 of them and you pinch it off and then use the third one to scrape away.
I've seen the actual drawing animation of that. Yes, great buddy of mine sent it to me on Facebook.
Barnacle
I was like,
shit, get it off.
yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
I guess. But then it was like, what do you do with them afterwards?
Are we really making?
Do you then wash them? Does somebody come in and put new seashells out? How does that?
Listen, one step at a time, Tim.
First off, you should probably recommend what we're talking about because it's a movie like you were born before the aughts. You have no idea.
Well, yeah, no, that's true.
That is true. I sadly I know a lot of people that have not seen Demolition Man. Yeah, that was 92.
93, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It was early 90s, man.
It was definitely. It was before 95. I think we can agree on that.
Interesting fact. Did you know there's like 18 shots
94.
of that one's 94?
I think it's 94.
If I can type properly, I'll let us know.
It's probably going to be
interesting
92.
Note about
That's how my luck works.
Did you guys know like there was like several scenes shot differently that
93.
movie?
Oh, well, in between.
I was close. 92.
I didn't go over.
Come on down! $1.
Did you know that they actually shot different?
No, I did scenes. Different scenes. No.
Different scenes for the restaurant Taco Bell. So different parts of the world were different. Because some Taco Bell wasn't a thing in like Europe.
Right.
It was like it was Pizza Hut, and the other one was like Burger King or something like that. Like,
I want to see an alternate cut.
So it's an alternate. It's like 4 or 5 alternate cuts.
So they really didn't win the fast food wars.
Yeah. No,
Damn shame.
No, it was
because don't they have the healthiest food?
Who wants to pay us the most money for this movie from who wins the fast food wars?
That's pretty smart.
That's usually how
to be
it
honest
goes
with
anyway.
you, Taco Bell won playing dirty.
That is true.
Game by dysentery.
Although out of all the
you
fast
just have a
food
weak
chains,
constitution.
Of all the fast food chains, I will say I frequent that the most. I don't know why, because it does not agree with me, and yet I just find myself going back.
You're weak.
Yeah.
To be fair, the older I get, like I legitimately cannot eat at some fast foods. Like Arby's kills me.
That's true.
Arby's kills me.
Who still goes to eat at Arby's?
I don't know.
No.
I've
this
never
guy.
heard of
They
anyone.
get business. They get business, so they're still alive.
I still
Have you
haven't
not seen the cool anime and game characters, the cutouts?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Lord, the kids
what they
in.
got at Arby's?
What?
You're not seeing all the little promotional things. Like, we got Cloud, Sephiroth, we got like
What?
Overwatch
No,
characters.
I've
No.
not seen
They take
this.
like the cardboard cutouts of like famous anime like geek culture crap, and then like they cut it out, and like they did with Arby's sauce, little outlines. They do all kinds of stuff. It's like you're a gamer, have Arby's fries with Arby's sauce.
I mean, the fries are delicious. I do have I have a soft spot for
they're
curly
just
fries.
I do
Curly fries are amazing.
You know why? It's hard to fuck up curly fries. You can fuck up straight fries. You can fuck up steak fries. You can fuck up a lot of fries.
You're about
You can't really. Like, you can overcook a curly fry and still be a pretty damn good fry.
Or undercook it. I've eaten some squishy, cold curly
what?
fries,
So
and I'm like, you know what? It's a curly fry.
All that does is change the ratio to your sauce dipping. That's all it does. You burn a little too much, you just want to cook a little more sauce on it. You're good to go.
Instead of 3 packets, you now need 5.
Yeah. Do you need to turn your curly fries into a soup with Arby's sauce?
Okay. So, I've started to come around on my waffle fry stance. When I first had Chick-fil-A, I was like, these fries are just, they're all right, whatever. But slowly and surely, because it's the rest of the fry community is shit now.
Yeah.
Used to be McDonald's fries were the fucking best.
Burger King was better than
I think
McDonald's.
they cut back on the salt because most McDonald's fries I get now and again they've been like super unsalty.
Well,
and
now
they've
you
been super
have
soggy
the
or burnt.
Wendy's natural potato, which don't get me wrong, yeah, I get it. You put the skins on, whatever, fry them, but they taste like cardboard.
Tell you what, Wendy's have always had shit fries.
Ooh.
From the get-go, Wendy's.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
Their
The
fries
shoestring
have been
fries, pretty
trash.
much?
They've been
Yeah,
trashed
they're
for a
not
long
good.
time.
Well, then you got those random ass bullshit straw fries at like Steak and Shake type shits.
Oh yeah.
You can't. You're like, oh, I got like 15 fries. It's stabbing me in the cheek and the face while you're trying to eat them.
People love that.
No. I say those should be
They want the
out.
coleslaw fries. You just sit there and scoop it up. Or hash browns. Is it hash? What's it called?
That's a hash brown, but that's still. Now I'll tell you who has some of the.
Before we move on, though.
Before we go on, we just got a new follower.
Hey,
Native
welcome.
Logic, thank you.
hey.
Welcome.
No,
question.
but I gotta say, Wendy's redeeming themselves with their breakfast potatoes. Holy shit, those are amazing.
I haven't had those.
I mean, honest with you, I drive by Wendy's and I see breakfast. I go, no, that's okay. I'll pass.
The rest of their stuff is meh. If I'm gonna really get a chicken and biscuit, I'm gonna go Chick-fil-A. They got the best fucking chicken. I'm sorry, fuck you, Popeyes. They have the best chicken.
Well, Popeyes deep fries it more. That's why it tastes better. That's a rule.
Another follower, Gaming Horde.
Hey,
thanks. Welcome.
Oh shit, we got 2. We got 2, Tim. It's like the most we've had.
We appreciate your bad decisions.
yes, you must be really bored.
Hey, this quarantine's working out
guys.
for us. I knew we should have got in here sooner.
I want to talk about the fucking waffle fry.
Waffle
The reason
fries,
why
yes.
it's so good as a fry.
I'm coming back around.
Let me finish. Because the fry is good, because all potatoes are pretty much shit anyways, is it catches the sauce real good.
Yeah, it's got some deep pockets.
It's like the pockets. Yeah.
It catches the sauce real good. And I'm a sauce man. I love my sauces. I need like 18 sauces spread
What
out.
kind of sauce do you dip in? I go barbecue. Do you go like the
Which-
special
what we're
like,
talking about?
restaurant sauce? Any barbecue.
Well, because now you've got
I don't
the
need
fucking
ranch on my fries.
Burger 21 with their 15 sauce bar bullshits.
No, I just
First
go. I
off,
just go straight up barbecue.
I love my sauce bars.
Yeah, but
Okay,
after
when
a
I
while,
go in there,
after the
I
10th
look
iteration of a ranch,
in that person's eye, and I say, I want a handful of variety. You have a small fry. I don't give a shit. I want one of each. And you set out the fries like this, and you got the dipping sauces like this lined up. You get little dip one.
So it's kinda like hibachi.
You double dip that shit. Take one.
You never double dip
I do
it.
all the time.
No.
You can
Be
double
warned,
dip your
if
own.
You have,
Oh.
if you have
If you're
sauce
sharing. Yeah, if
at
it's
your
your own,
parties,
yeah.
I will double dip that shit.
Oh,
You son of a
fucking
bitch!
monster.
You are
You're
a
a
terrible
monster.
human being.
Yeah.
You're lucky I don't walk off with the sauce itself.
That's
Well,
fine.
thank
God
you for the
damn
follow.
it! I will just give you a cup of sauce that you can carry
Yeah,
with you.
You're getting
Put it
your
on a
bowl.
little necklace that you can like right there, and you just like dip.
It just has like
up.
a over the shoulder strap. With
There
the
you go.
table.
That'll work.
I need a sauce liquor. Like, look it real quick and put it back in my pocket.
Jesus, you know what, Austin? That's how
Like
shit
a-
spreads.
like a
That's why the
pop-
coronavirus is running rampant.
Listen, we're not
He
talking about
wants-
bat. I'm not eating the bat flavor, okay?
He wants a sauce popsicle. That's what he
Oh
really-
God. That's
Coming in flavors: honey mustard, the barbecue, the sweet and sour.
That's
But to be honest
disgusting.
with you, as of right now, I would stay with the
Unsavory
sour
Heroes
right
is
now.
trademarking that right now, just in case.
What the
sauce popsicles,
Sauce popsicle?
just in case.
They're not. They can't afford that copyright.
No, it's
Oh no, you don't pay for the patent.
If they could
where
afford a
the
copyright,
idea has
they
been
will do
birthed
nothing
right
with
here. Those two are witnesses. Appreciate you.
It's recorded and it's live streaming. It's
Oh, wait,
it's
is it
pretty
recorded?
sound. It is
Or is it
recorded
fake
because
recording?
there's video. Yes, exactly.
Makes it binding.
We have video evidence. We can
Handshake the
timestamp
air.
it. We're timestamping.
We had
It's 7:19
understanding.
p.m. Eastern Time on March 19th.
Sauce
2020.
popsicles were made.
Yes.
We'll be on
The
Shark
idea
Tank
was birthed.
next.
Yes. Mark Cuban
I
just
would-
kicked your door down right now. He's like, I want in. I will give you $500,000 at 20% ownership. We're just
He
like,
takes
cool,
the-
okay.
Done.
Yeah.
He pulls it out, takes give it a look, and goes, "Oh God!" He walks out. He walks out. Just a terrible idea.
Look, all I'm saying is, if Mark Cuban ever offered to buy any part of my company, I would say, hell yeah, I don't care.
What's next? Your barbecue sauce ice cream?
That probably exists. Someone's made that.
If not,
No.
we tried marketing that also.
I'm pretty sure I saw that episode of Chopped once.
They do make some crazy ice cream on that show.
They do.
They're like, oh, it's a salmon infused blah blah blah. I'm like, well, that sounds delicious.
No, it doesn't.
I want to
Salmon
try
infused
it.
ice cream does not. Jalapeno ice cream does.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They take some random ass food
Yeah.
and then somehow make that into ice cream.
Okay, everything you said about ice cream flavors right now is upsetting me.
Oh, you just a straight vanilla fan?
No.
You look like you'd
Oh
be
God,
a
don't.
white
he's
bread
he's a-
vanilla
was it
looking mother.
Neapolitan. That's what he is. He likes to
No,
scoop all
no.
three flavors.
He would say
Man
that.
with natural flavors. Get
He
all
would
over
say
it.
that, but he would just eat the vanilla out of it
Right in
and
the
throw the
middle.
rest
That's the
away.
Yeah, right. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Actually,
How could you do that?
Actually, to be like, I do the vanilla and the chocolate. You keep that strawberry trash.
I'm the
Yeah,
same way though.
strawberry is
If
garbage.
Neapolitan's in my freezer, I'm only going 2/3 of it. Fuck strawberry.
Strawberry is
You open the
garbage
fridge,
ice
he's like,
cream.
who ate all the fucking ice cream? It's like, there's
No, but
plenty
your
of
mom-
strawberry left.
Your mom would
It's gone.
absolutely.
If there's just if the chocolate and vanilla's gone, it's gone. You ate all the ice cream and you dashed that shit against the wall.
Yes,
I have
that
been
is
eating a
absolutely
lot
true.
of the Magnum bars, ice cream. Jesus. Well, they
Ted, I
converted that
think-
to an ice cream.
Can it fit all the way?
I can get my tongue all the way down there. No, but what it has the chocolate shell wrapped around the vanilla ice cream, and it has chocolate shards in it. And what you do is,
Shards?
yeah,
Like it's
shavings.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's
And
different
then
from
what you do
shards.
is-
I'm picturing broken glass type
Yeah,
chocolate.
you bite it like, oh shit,
and
this is
it
good, but
jabs
my
you
mouth.
like a rogue Dorito in the gum line.
Or like Captain Crunch or Count Chocula, yeah.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie, the rogue Dorito thing is a fear of mine.
Ooh, that's the worst when it gets right between your teeth.
yes,
And you're just like, son of a
it
bitch.
comes in sideways, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
It's not a
But
fear,
you know
it's
what
legit.
What you do though, you man it up, you chew through it because you want the old flavor.
That is true.
You let none of it go.
You get that irony taste from your blood.
Then a little bit of blood comes in.
Yeah.
You're like, I won that one, Dorito.
Yeah, exactly.
All it does is the iron in the blood makes the Dorito stronger.
Yes.
It's like
But Captain Crunch, that just shreds your mouth.
Captain
Yeah.
Crunch, you have a 5-minute wait period after you make it. It's like this little sock you ingest the food.
See, I would usually eat it dry, so I knew what
Oh
I was.
my God.
I knew what I was getting into.
5 minutes in, you're just blood.
Yeah, it's
there you
just
go.
that was my milk for.
Why are you leaving them out, Tim? And then it's Captain Crunch.
Yeah, it was tough though. Sometimes you just let it sit in like a chipmunk in the corner of your cheek. You just soften it up a little bit. Also, that has some of the highest crunch
They look
value
They look at
cereal.
you like, why don't you just let it stop eating it? They're like, it's so good.
See, I always wanted to count
Can
chocolate.
you even taste the crunch anymore? I feel like you're tasting 90% blood now.
See, I always wanted to count chocolate because it's like Lucky Charms, but converted into chocolate milk.
Yes,
Because
Count Chocula
you
was
get the
the shit.
marshmallows, and
Yep.
at the end of it, you just have a bowl of chocolate milk.
I
You're just
disagree
like,
with
all
you
right,
on that because it never tastes like chocolate. It tastes like
What?
It,
Well,
it's
it-
a chocolate substitute.
Oh,
It tastes
true.
like and like so the milk is not even that good, and then the cereal's not that good. So I feel like all you taste is the sugar.
Whoa! The cereal is amazing. I will agree with you. Like the milk, okay, I get you with that.
It's the chocolate still tastes artificial, like really artificial.
Yeah.
All you're tasting
Yeah.
is the sugar. It's like you're essentially just eating sugar puffs at that point
Yeah, I can get
with
behind
like
that.
chocolate crap dye on it.
Yeah,
It's a lie.
I can see that,
Chocolate's a lie.
but I still prefer it over Lucky Charms.
That's why he's not a real vampire.
Maybe.
Lost
Oh
him.
man, I think he wants to re-up on the beer.
Bring a beer.
Maybe we kind of ripped through these.
Well,
All right.
I'm stealing it because it's mine.
Well, you should pay
Stealing.
for it.
It's the last one.
I'm always making my beer.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a big boy.
Oh wait. No. We've only got 40 minutes before curfew.
Curfew.
Well, when the stores close
Oh.
and there's no point in being out, because everything is shut down.
Well, everyone knows at nighttime is when all bad shit happens. That's when the coronavirus gets really active. And it's robbing stores.
It's when you're walking down the street, you hear the can kick over. You're like, what was that?
It's Corona. Oh, it's coming.
Local news reports a gang of people wearing red coronavirus T-shirts robbing stores and spreading the coronavirus.
It's here in Lakeland now.
Is it?
Yeah, Northside Walmart had an employee. That
Of
got
course
tested
it
positive.
would. It's the Northside Walmart.
That is true. That's very true.
North side is the bad side of Walmart.
Bad side of town.
That's out of everything.
You know what's funny? Like, you look back, and I've been here most of my life, and I want to say is, North side used to be the good side.
Hey, can you throw me the link for the...
It's on our social media accounts.
Oh, is it? Where are we at?
Mixer.
No, where...
No, just do mixer.com/unsavory
You're,
heroes.
I'm trying to fucking segue a plug in here, and you're just
I don't understand.
you're
what
beating
doing.
this fucking. Where are we at, Ted?
We're
What
in
social
Lakewood.
medias?
We're on
What's
Twitter.
that?
Oh,
and
there
we're
you
on,
go.
Facebook.
Hey,
There
you're
you
picking
go.
it up now, bud.
Well, why'd you ask the
Wow.
question instead of just saying, "Hey, by the way, we're on these"?
I was trying to
Jesus.
fucking give it to you. I'm trying to put it out, and you're just looking at it going, "Hey, he's dumb." No. This is
Somewhere in here on our page as well, we have links to our Discord. So, yeah.
That thing. I'm sorry, I don't do any social media at all, so I
Oh yeah, I know. Look at you. You look like a fucking Unabomber over there.
Me?
Those glasses.
Oh, him.
No.
What's that over in a hoodie? It's like 90 degrees outside.
I can promise you, I am not smart enough to bomb my backyard. No,
Those
I can't promise you
glasses,
if I
that
was,
hair,
what I
that
would do.
face head on.
It's why I could never be a serial killer or bomber, because I'm just too lazy for the work. That's a lot of work. Right
a lot of
You,
planning.
you know
That's a
what though?
lot of hate work.
You know what, Austin? If somebody came to me and like, did you know he was a serial killer? I'd honestly have to
I
go.
would say I could
Yeah,
see it.
absolutely.
Yeah,
It doesn't
but-
surprise me.
But knowing me,
It would never be.
It's the shirt.
it's a shirt.
It's the shirt.
It's
yeah.
the haircut too, though.
Is it a Ted Bundy shirt?
Yes,
It is
that's
kind of the
part of it.
combination, the hair,
And you got the glasses,
and the shirt,
man.
You know, I
That's
can,
the starter
I
kit.
can
At
see
least
we
he's not
can-
wearing khakis.
I can see we can go with
Close.
this.
Easy, no,
Close,
it's
but not
damn
quite,
close.
yeah. It's 90
To be
degrees
fair,
outside. Come from side.
I'm too lazy for that kind of stuff. I can barely able to get up there, wash my car, and go to work. Let alone
I mean, you didn't have to go to
plan
work.
and kill. Because as soon as I killed somebody, it wouldn't be a serial killer. I'd be caught within 30 minutes. I wouldn't make it.
You're still there just wailing on the dead body.
No, I'd be caught mid-drag to my car. with the garbage bags.
Oh, Jesus.
What was it? It's on our social media, right? Which we're where, Ted?
Facebook and Twitter.
The
And
old,
Discord. Discord
the
counts
old
as
man
Discord.
apps are on the Facebook. Because Facebook's now considered the old man app. It's the boomer app.
Whatever.
Is
I don't
it?
know how much money that's lost during this economic slide, but whatever.
I
Don't worry,
also
the meme comedy keeps it going.
There have been some great memes throughout this,
Oh, there's some really good memes.
this past week.
Darker
week
the
and a half.
better.
Tim, what are you doing over there?
He's playing with himself.
what?
That's what it looks like.
Sitting at the table, it was fine. No, one to see
No, I'm trying to. So much bullshit that I haven't been on Facebook
it.
in.
And I want to, for
Forever?
my defense, he mocks my hair because he's losing his hair.
I'm not losing my hair.
Hairline is
yeah.
going back a little bit there.
Yeah, a little bit of a Will's peak.
I mean,
I'm old. Fuck you. It's gray. It's fucking gray
you're
now.
only like 3 years older than me.
Yeah, well.
I'm saying like
We'll
right,
get there
right,
soon
right
one
here,
day, Austin.
right there. I'm like, you were literally 5 days away from that professor look.
Oh my
Where,
god.
where it's like
No,
bald
what?
here on top, maybe comb over to the left.
No, it's not. I guess I would
Get,
go
get your
bald.
Letterman
but
jacket with patches
So I
on it.
played a Blockbuster board game the other day.
Thank you for salvaging that.
Yeah, so I was trying to get you out of that, Tim.
What did that have to do with
It was actually
Blockbuster?
pretty fun. So basically, you just get the board in the middle with the Blockbuster sign, which my friend set up upside down. I still don't understand how she did it because the stickers only go one direction, and she somehow pulled it off. Don't know. They even explained how it happened. I still don't understand. But anyway, you get a board in the middle, but also there's a stack at the beginning, and you have your two teams. There's a stack in the middle, and you flip over the card, and then it gives you a category like movies that begin with the letter B. And both of you just go back and forth while there's a little timer in the middle. And whoever wins, a.k.a. the last person to name a movie with the letter B, that starts with the letter B, wins. So then what you do is there's another stack that you go to, and you draw 6 cards. Of those 6, you choose 3 that go on the board, and the board has 3 categories. It's acted out, quote, and one word that describes the entire movie. And the same is on the other side. So the 6 cards you have the 3 that you choose that you feel that you can charade to your teammates that they will be able to get. And if you blast through all 3 of those while the timer's still going, you can steal the cards from the other players and try to do those as well. So it gets kind of obscure because you start listing movies from like the 1920s and 30s that are in the very back of your mind and just throw people through a loop.
Is this game recent? Or is it,
I don't-
Well,
No,
no, it can't be because it's
No,
blockbuster themed.
No, it's saying you can
So,
do it now. It doesn't exist
yeah.
anymore.
Oh.
I don't know if someone made it recent or is this an old game that existed when Blockbuster was.
I didn't catch the
power.
copyright on it, but
Could
the
make-
game comes in a rental box from Blockbuster.
Oh, like a cassette.
Yeah, like the
Huh.
cassette box.
Does it click when you?
It does.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty okay.
And then
Yeah.
and then you just has like the cards and the board in there. And it's,
See, my favorite part, like the gamer timer, is like Netflix. As it slowly approaches, after you know the game is
and then it asks if you're still watching.
Anybody remember when Netflix first came out and Blockbuster was starting to suffer? The pictures on the doors on Blockbuster were still open. It was like, please do not. Like they were begging you not to use Netflix, and they were
remember that.
offering all kinds of deals and this and that. Like there was legit sign at Blockbuster talking about the evil of Netflix.
I do recall though when they tried to do the home, like
Yeah.
they tried to
doing
compete
what
with,
Netflix
yeah,
is doing.
well, compete with Redbox
Mm-hmm.
instead, but they were a day late and $1 short as it is,
Yeah.
and yeah, you're
That was
like,
the discussion we had at the gaming party I had. They're like, why did Blockbuster fail? I was like, well,
They were-
Netflix is doing direct-to-door with their delivery, and Blockbuster was like, oh, that won't last. And
They're a
sure enough,
dinosaur,
That's
yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, they refused to adapt. They adapted too
Yeah.
late.
that
Yeah,
is
because
that's
they did
clutch.
eventually do it.
But yeah, it was way
Like,
too
if
late.
Blockbuster beat out Netflix to the streaming service,
We would still be watching Blockbuster stuff.
So we go in there every
Blockbuster
Friday.
A Blockbuster exclusive.
Yep.
Oh my God, they came out with Stranger Things.
It was yeah. They did.
There's an
Except it would
alternate
prob-
timeline out there somewhere.
It would
where that
have
exists.
product placement out the ass. You
Yes.
know it would.
Yes.
I don't think Blockbuster would bother with the TV stuff. I bet they would just spend more money on just licensing and make sure they get more rights to more stuff to put in their network. Probably.
I think eventually same thing with Netflix.
Well, Netflix has the foresight to realize that most companies try to pull out, so they started making their own content really
Yeah.
fast.
That's how you don't get a baby.
Because like look at all of them. Like, if you guys heard about the GeForce, the NVIDIA cards streaming service, like the Stadia, how it failed horribly.
No.
You,
But-
you even know what Stadia is?
A
first
Stadia,
off?
yeah, I remember Stadia.
Okay, so it's still up there. It's Google's bad idea, bad things failing.
Mm-hmm.
So GeForce launched a service. Like if you have a game on Steam, whatever library, GeForce has a certain beta right now. You can stream your game anywhere from your video cards,
Right.
things, and it works much better than
Stadia.
Stadia, even in the current form. It's only games you already own. The problem was all these companies started like, wait, you're doing what now? They agreed to it, and then they realized it's working well, and then immediately like Blizzard, Activision, EA just like pulled all of their games off the NVIDIA service real quick because we want to see if they can monetize it later.
Right.
Because just like Netflix and their problem, their companies are trying to get the money ahead of time. Or GeForce, it was a cool idea. 'Cause imagine you can pull your phone out and be like, put a little device on, you can play any of your PC games anywhere. Because it's supposed to be a streaming service and it actually works.
Right. I thought Steam was doing that
No,
also.
no.
Oh, then.
I know
It's just
Steam-
NVIDIA's doing it and Stadia's doing it. Stadia's trying to get ahead. And it's just Stadia's lost their mind because they're just trying to go with a bunch of nonsense. Like, this is like we're offering developers nothing because they're gonna come to us.
Yeah.
Is their philosophy. And we don't believe you're going to. The developers came out and said, like most anonymously, said like we don't believe Google's gonna stay with it. Like Google's like, yeah, we're gonna stay with it. And then just cue the list of all the failed Google apps you stayed with. And like, why won't these developers invest in our products?
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah.
So I watched that on speaking of Netflix. Oh my god, it blanked on her name. Rodriguez. Ted, help me out.
It's a very common last name.
Yes,
So.
Yeah.
the chick.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Thank you,
Fast
Michelle.
Five?
Yeah, there you go. Michelle Rodriguez new Netflix-ish movie,
Okay.
The Change or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. She plays a dude who falls in with the wrong. Or
She plays a dude.
Hold on. I know.
All right.
She's an assassin
Okay.
who plays a dude. Hitman. That's where I'm trying to go.
Yeah.
She plays a dude disguised
Hold
as
on.
Hitman.
Nope.
Like
She plays a dude playing a dude disguised as a dude.
Another dude. No. So the character Frank Kitchen, by the way. Yeah, no, we need a name. We need a name. Frank. Last name. We're the kitchen.
Standing in the kitchen. Yeah.
That's 100% how I can see that. Anyway, she plays Frank Kitchen, who falls in with the wrong mob people.
Of course.
Something. She assassinated somebody who now wants revenge. So the way they get the revenge is to change his sex into a female, who is now Michelle Rodriguez as a female playing Frank Kitchen. So yeah,
What
it's
movie is this?
Is it a movie or series?
it's number like 10 on Netflix right now.
I gotta look this
Probably
up.
because the idea is asinine.
Yeah.
Well, so there's shots which they got me because it shows male Michelle Rodriguez.
Is it a guy playing Michelle?
No, it's her.
Or is it CGI?
It's her. It's her
Like
with
just walks in.
with a beard on, so it looks super weird, but you can clearly see it's still her underneath it. They probably did a little CG or maybe some makeup work. I don't know. But the craziest fucking part, yeah, she's got a bigger jaw, is that it comes around and shows full frontal, so you see a hairy fucking chest and then a dong just hanging there. And then it zooms in on the dong to make sure you saw it, because this is a dude. So we're going to really mind fuck you later when it's a chick.
It's recent.
It's on Netflix, dude.
I don't know what this is. She Dies Tomorrow? No, not that. I'm sure it's Michelle Rodriguez.
Yes.
This is a fever dream, Ted.
No,
Yeah,
God damn it! I'll pull up my.
This is something he was thinking. The
Yes,
other day.
this is how I. Yeah, that's my fever dreams.
Is it the? No, that's a short.
There is. My assumption is it was a graphic novel of some sort, because the themes are very Japanese, and they do a lot of cutaway scenes in Spider-Man 3 style of, hey guys, remember this is a comic book.
Oh, The Assignment. Here we
The
go.
Assignment. Thank you.
Because I see Frank Kitchen.
You say
as
it's
the
Japanese
character.
theme. It's a full of tentacles.
There were no tentacles.
It's
but
not Japanese theme.
this is probably like the third random ass TV show I've seen on either Amazon and or Netflix about body changing.
According to IMDb, after waking up and discovering that he has undergone gender reassignment surgery, an assassin seeks to find the doctor responsible.
Okay, so anyway, it
Hang on.
has a fucking baller cast to start.
Before you
It
continue,
stars Michelle Rodriguez, Tony Shalhoub.
Yes! Tony fucking
Sigourney
Shalhoub!
Weaver.
Yes! So that's what I was getting to. Tony fucking Shalhoub walks out and he's a doctor of something. And he's like, I'm a doctor. And I'm like, Tony Shalhoub, you're back. I love you and things. And then it pans. And there's fucking Sigourney Weaver. I'm like, holy shit, it's because Sigourney Weaver.
They've been reunited from Galaxy. Oh my God, is it connected? Galaxy Quest and this movie.
no one remembers Galaxy Quest.
What?
Quest
That's a
is
fantastic
amazing.
movie.
No one remembers Galaxy Quest.
A lot of people remember that movie. It's a great movie.
Anyone under the age of 20 does not remember Galaxy Quest.
Oh, I got you. You got me on that one, but anyone our age.
No,
would.
Galaxy Quest is hilarious.
Yes.
Tell me that guy in like
And
20
Sigourney
years.
Weaver
Rip.
and Michelle Rodriguez were an Avatar. So
Rip.
how can we connect those three movies?
Time out, Rip Allen. Rip.
Alan Rickman.
Yeah, Rip.
Yeah.
Pour one out for my homies.
If all of the stuff that gets pitched to Netflix, that's when you go, that's the one.
Well,
don't
hold
think
on.
this
There's
was on
another one,
Netflix,
body changing bullshit on Amazon. I keep scrolling through and like, hey, Amazon's like, hey, you might be interested in this. Meet Sam. he's a guy, but got changed into a girl somehow. Then falls in love with his best friend.
Was this a Rob Schneider movie? The way you're doing
Although I
the
could absolutely
voice.
see that too. But then there's some super hot chick, and I'm like, man, they're gonna show her tits.
But she
Oh
also
my
has a
God.
dog.
But I have to.
You know it's coming.
I'm sure that's
That's
already
the
there
twist.
somewhere. But yes, that's the movie was You got surprisingly got to see some tits. So I was like, hey, and some bush from Michelle Rodriguez. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Isn't she like in her 40s now?
Michelle Rodriguez?
Yeah, probably. Who gives a fuck? She looks hot as shit. Anyway,
CGI makeup. Lies.
anyway, I guess there was a scene in it where
Born in 78, so
I just picked apart. I can't do math.
yes. Yes. She's 41.
So anyway, I was just starting to pick apart. There's like a scene where because he's now a female, where a dude like starts to choke her out with a bat. I'm still going, wait, if they just added female bits instead of the male bits, he's still gonna be fucking huge.
Yeah.
And not his muscles are still gonna be as
Unless they like
See,
shave down
but
the
they can
muscles or something.
Fix that with a flashback. But one of those corsets that's really tight. And it forces your. It forces.
he was just a
Like he was in
flub.
isolation for like 60 days, and it
Oh,
slowly
dude.
compressed his body.
He was in a coma. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but even in Michelle Rodriguez, she's jacked for a chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even Michelle Rodriguez as
She could beat you up, too.
yes, she could, and I would allow it.
Tim, you wouldn't allow it. You couldn't stop it. Just because you wanted
Yeah.
to beat you up.
I would. Well, I hope we would have a safe word together,
You-
like
you-
pineapple
You
or
go
sassafras.
2 punches. Wait a minute, and you
or
go for
even
a
when the
swing,
ball
she
gag's
dodge
in,
it and just knock you
goat
unconscious.
cheese or something, right? Something you could.
You said goat cheese?
Yeah,
That's his go-to.
I don't
Say
know.
one of our viewers wants to ask you if McDonald's has chicken tenders.
Chicken.
Yes.
tenders.
The answer is yes.
They do. They do.
Do they do it? Do they
They
really?
have
chicken
the
strips,
milk
those are
crispy
tenders.
chicken tenders. And
Oh, I just assumed they only had nuggets still.
I never buy them. Because,
Those like
they're so
50-pack
expensive.
nuggets.
Yeah.
50-pack nuggets.
You mean yogurt
Oh.
nuggets? I mean yogurt. Just yogurt.
Don't care. They could process that right. I just actually watched a clip of some famous chef.
Yes.
You okay over there?
Blue says
This is what we were dealing with
He's
last time we were
laughing
playing
as
Call of
only for
Duty.
monologue. It's no one else here.
it's pretty goddamn fucking
It would be
hilarious.
funny if you
I'm
could
sure
say
it would be.
Blue says he can see the ash on your knees, bud.
The ash on my. I don't have ash on my knees.
You got lotion, man. It doesn't exist. There's no lotion store. It's not toilet paper. You can get lotion.
Anyway, got super fucked up with a friend. He brought over a 50-pack nugget. We sampled all the sauces from McDonald's that night.
It's my real life.
It was a great
still just
day.
go with barbecue.
It was the great.
The problem is,
No,
though,
I think we ended on honey
Buffalo
mustard.
sauce, though.
here's
Honey
the problem
mustard.
with nuggets. It's like you can eat the nuggets, and I can taste when they're fresh and hot. I can taste like this does not taste like chicken,
Your
but
yogurt.
I do not care.
So that was-
still enjoy it.
It
Like,
is chicken. It's just chopped
it-
up everything chicken. So anyway,
Yeah.
I saw a clip of this famous chef who tried to show kids how chicken nuggets were made, and these are like 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds type.
It's like soft serve.
Well, no, he
Yeah.
takes the carcass of the little bits and bones
Yeah.
of a piece of chicken they've made up from a breast, throws it in a food processor, purees it so it's yogurt. Then he goes, puts it down, and then cuts out little things and takes them and he fries them in a pan. And he goes, "Oh, would you eat this?" And every one of those kids raised their hand. And I was like, I would be there right with them.
Yeah.
That chicken nugget looks fucking delicious.
Yeah, right?
And that looks like a fucking $5 chicken nugget. And that's just one of them.
Do you remember when they used to be fried? Like that baked thing? They're all baked now.
Are they?
Yeah, they're all baked.
No,
How-
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah.
They have to be
Lies.
fried.
No, they're all
Lies.
baked. Check it. I promise you. That was a big thing that we no longer deep fry. They bake them.
I don't look.
The tenders are fried, but the nuggets I'm pretty sure are baked. At least here in America. That's why they have the flaky crust, opposed to the deep fried crust you used to have.
Huh. That's okay.
I think generally they have trays.
Been
Just
deep
don't
fried
make-
or baked, so I guess it just depends on the franchise here.
It depends what country it is too. Like
I
I know
want to
Europe
do
are
a
still
taste
deep,
test on those two
but
nuggets.
I'm almost
Right.
positive most American ones are baked.
I will Well, I mean, I guess we can't now because we're in lockdown. But when the
I
lockdown,
have 17 minutes.
no, I'm saying when it's lifted, we should do a taste test
Oh.
on which nugget
Let's
is
do
better,
the 50 nugget
fried,
challenge.
a fried nugget or an air baked.
You'd have to. I think the only time they ever actually deep fried nuggets is when they have a lot of orders and they're like there's none made. So they just drop them in the bash and they fry them. Most times I think they're baking like little.
Okay.
I've seen them. I've seen
Then
I've been
what
in
we need to do is
McDonald's.
infiltrate McDonald's and do a taste test there.
No, he's going to give him a hard time. Want my nuggets deep fried. No, I want them in the trays.
Are they
oven
gonna-
over there?
are
I
they
want
gonna-
them
I'd
deep
rather
fried.
than fried. You get
What?
all the flavor on it.
You can taste
What-
fish,
Nuggets
you can
pass.
taste yeah, all the good stuff on it. The fries. Because you're not mixing that. You got the fish in there, you got the nuggets in there, you got the hamburger. You know what? Little burger in there. Just deep fry that sucker, pull them out.
Different down for a deep fried burger.
Yeah, when you're bored, you start deep frying random stuff. That's
That's
just how
true.
it works. That's how I made deep fried pickles at
Someone
work.
walks by like,
and
what's
they were
manager
delicious.
walks by like,
Deep
what's
fried pickles.
what's that floating in the thing over there? I don't know. It's probably good though. Taste
Got to
it.
filter that oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you filter the oil, you lose all the flavor.
Yeah. Steals in all the flavors, juices.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we've actually known each other for how long now, guys?
A long
Since
time.
odd 8,
Yeah, well,
odd 6.
Odd 6, I think.
5 is when I
I know
started at the place.
And I met you right afterwards.
So yeah, roughly about 6. That's craziness.
Yeah.
Because I was 18 when I was brought to the projection. So, yeah.
There is
May have
Oh,
06.
that made it sound super creepy, Ted.
May of 06.
I had just turned 18 when I went up the stairs.
No, I hadn't just turned 18. I was 18.
There's probably teen parents out there that been alive and had kids. Long
Oh,
we know each
absolutely.
other.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We're in Polk County.
Better than Polk County.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those kids are about to have kids.
Like
Oh,
we
yeah,
met,
they're getting ready
child
right
was
now.
born.
Especially
and
with all
the
this
previous
quarantine.
forecast are creating a child, their own child.
Especially with this,
Yep.
staying home.
Exactly.
We're gonna get
Which-
another fucking baby boom
They don't
for
say that.
no
Yeah.
reason.
The
although,
Corona boom.
although,
The Corona boom.
by the
Corona
time
boom.
we're ready to collect, they would have put that money in.
Pick what names it. Or are they going to call it the Corona boom, like they call it baby boom, or after World War II, or be a new phrase? Because I guarantee you there's going to be tons of new babies in the next 9-10 months.
It's probably gonna be Corona boom, and then they're gonna try to shorten it, make it
But
cute,
Corona
like
boom-
the
Corona boom-
Nona
the
boom,
CBs.
the Nona boom. Ah.
What they just call them, because I feel like it's just a negative tone to the Corona boom. They would call it like maybe a 20. the
Yeah,
2020
because you know
boom.
what? They're gonna be the
Remember that?
assholes. Those millennials now, they're a piece of shit. They're gonna be worse. That's what's gonna fucking happen. They're gonna be fucking worse. And yeah, they'll be pieces of shit. It'll just piece of shit boom. All those pieces of shit. That's my.
Speaking of the quarantine, is Steak and Shake still open 24/7?
They can't be.
They're
Although I
great
haven't
fun.
gotten an email from them
Right?
telling me they haven't closed.
Try our shitty fries.
Every other company ever that existed that had my email address has sent me, here's what we're doing about the. I don't give a fuck. You're just blowing my phone up at work, annoying me, going, hey, somebody might like me. Let me. Oh, it's an email
I know deliveries are still going
from a
through,
company I
like,
don't give a shit about.
anywhere you order
Speaking about,
from.
I got my tag today. I worked at Polk County. I wish it was going to be open because of the whole quarantine thing, but it was open. And they have like these signs everywhere because it's a government building. And they have a person with a tent. And like
A tent?
a tent in front of like the double glass doors. And like a cleaning kit and set. And as I approach the door, I go, what you doing?
Why are you here?
Why are you here? Can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I got this. I'm going to get my tag. Let me see what you got there.
Did you have gloves on?
They had gloves
Probably.
on.
Oh, okay, I was
Give it sheet paperwork. Okay, we'll just come right inside here.
eyeballing
And
you.
they gave me a number outside the building before I went inside. Then again, they's like, just go inside and wait to the left, and they call your number. I'm like, what was the point of all this?
To do
understand.
exactly
I
what I
don't
was gonna
understand any
do
of this.
when I came
I could
in.
just literally walk into like, you want to protect the desk girl? Is that what it is? So you put this like you're a sacrificial lamb and you're in front of the building.
Because he would just drop dead when somebody
Yeah.
with Corona came by.
So I guess we just grab it. She's just clawing at the glass door and get locked down real quick.
Zombie
Yeah.
style, 28 days
Yeah.
later,
Yeah.
instantaneous.
Instantaneous.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
Well,
You look like you were going to say something, Ted.
No, I had nothing.
Oh, that's
you know,
amazing.
you won't bring
So what have you been doing lately, bud? Now that you said you wanted to work 2 days this week.
Oh, yeah.
But-
so my office got shut down. Which,
Well, your whole franchise got shut down.
Yeah. All of baseball got shut down until further notice. No one knows when, which is the fun part. So I could be out of a job until June for all I know.
Yeah, but they would still. How long does it goes from now till October?
April 9th was supposed to be opening day for me. And then the last day was like...
My guess
September 3rd
is
or
probably
something like
spring training is going to be shit canned.
that. Oh, yeah, it already was.
My question, why doesn't baseball do what the WWE's doing?
And just
Put
play
another-
Just have like empty arenas and just play them.
just on
Why
their
doesn't any
practice.
sport do that?
Yeah, I know.
Then here's how we do it, right? You play your AB team like they have now, and you just put them in the opposing team.
You split
So
the
your
team
B
in half.
team, yeah, split the team in half. The B team's the opposing team. They play the season the way it is.
Well, I think part of it right now is that 2 players with the Yankees organization tested positive. So
it's
now
not the
they're
first
just like,
time.
Anyway, so that probably is scaring them more now. So they're like, okay, just shut it all
Yes,
down.
no. I
Sean
mean,
Payton was the head coach for the.
What if we cover them in
New Orleans
latex?
Saints
and
was
cover
just,
just shit, just gimp baseball.
Yeah. I
I
tell you
That
what.
could be whether
I
run
tell
around
you
like
what.
gimp outfits. Yeah, okay, that'll work.
WWE
no more rain delays.
capitalizing on this by only playing anything. Baseball come out. Let's face it. Most time in the States, especially in the South and West, like it's not as popular as football is.
Oh,
American
speaking
football
of,
is. There's just time baseball to come back, but still play. Just have them covered in gimp suits, and you put the logo on their chest.
I think you may have a weird fetish there, bud.
Yeah, right. It's
It's
the
not really a
glasses.
fetish. I was trying to find ways as an idea person to keep baseball going.
It's just not gonna
Oh,
happen,
so
unfortunately.
heard today some crazy
If
ass
we're
news.
paying, if they're getting paid much money, they were with latex.
And speaking of sports, Tom Brady might be signing with the fucking Bucks.
No, there's no might be. He
He did.
is.
Oh,
No,
did that
he-
happen?
Yeah, it's not official yet. He hasn't-
Right, but that's
they
what I'm
haven't had
saying.
the
So
press
it's still a
conference yet.
might be because
No,
there's
he's
some.
going to.
Yeah.
But there's been some crazy last minute, like, oh, just kidding.
Unless-
I'm really
unless-
waiting for like the April
Unless
Fools
the
on
Patriots
this.
fans kidnap him from his home.
That's what I'm saying, though,
He's
is that
still-
the
he's still
Patriots
signing
might
the
be like,
paperwork.
no, Tom, just kidding. Here's a last minute deal, $50,000 billion.
It literally has to be a van pulling from the side of the street, pulling the van, and just carrying it back to the stadium.
That's what I'm saying, is that I think it would be, no, it's a coronavirus joke. Ha ha ha. And they're like, no, we're going to keep him for whatever the fuck until he dies.
30 million. a year.
And then we replace his arm with a robot arm.
It's not the arms, it's the legs that you got to
I wonder if the
replace.
Patriots trying to tell him to retire. He's like, no, I'll go somewhere else. Maybe they offer him less money to stay.
I think they had a mutual parting of ways. I think it was more of Brady saying, "Listen, I don't want to play with Belichick anymore. I'm going to do my thing."
Okay, I'm tired of getting accused of cheating.
That and I want to prove that I'm better than him.
Oh, it's just the franchise. Oh, he wants to be the GOAT.
So he wants to.
He already
to take-
is.
he wants
No,
to take-
yeah.
He wants to take another team to the Super Bowl, basically.
Yeah, he wants to.
Okay,
He wants to go out winning without Bill. Let's just put it that way.
I,
Which, if he goes to Tampa, might happen.
really,
Yeah,
really,
they have a good team.
do they have an offensive line? Well, that was a
Offensive.
weird word.
Yeah, that was weird. That is the one
Offensive
thing that
line.
people. That is the one
He
thing
is
that they
going
need
to be
fix.
Has the Bucks
demolished.
ever had a offensive, known for a defensive team? As far as I've known, it wasn't
No, it's
known
always
as defense.
defense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always been defensive team. So, like the one time, like, oh yeah, now we're the offensive team.
I will for you.
Oh God, what do Blue want now?
We're gonna segue in a minute here, but
Okay.
we're still talking about the Bucks and how
Okay.
they're going to let him get sacked every second play they try to do. He's going to be crushed. They have not been able
If he just
to.
gets rid of the ball to
Oh, is
his
he going to
slot
roll
man,
out?
this is what
He's
he
going to
does.
roll out.
No, what he needs the little white guy in the slot to just get the ball to him quickly. That's
Oh,
what he
because
needs.
they're like, oh, they're not going to throw to a little white guy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got tiny baby hands.
Yeah, exactly.
His plan is to be the first
We're
quarterback.
gonna act like we're covering
solely,
him, but
solely just do run the ball. That's all he does.
Just turn around and hand it off.
Yeah.
I did hear though that their season ticket sales like jumped 900% or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. They had people in the lines outside of Ray J and stuff like that. And people were like, why don't you just buy it online instead of waiting in line?
Because people in Tampa are bandwagon jumpers.
That is very true.
They will abandon a team until they get good again.
I bought a Tampa Viper hat.
Yeah, okay, it'll be gone in 3 weeks.
Remember when the
Except
Marlins
already
were
got
doing super
canceled.
good?
Twice, yes.
Yeah, they've been really good twice. I was telling you, they couldn't buy tickets anywhere. And then as soon as they lose, they just bail.
Start of the next season, yeah.
Yeah, they just bail.
I wasn't paying attention. What?
The
Miami Marlins.
Oh,
Same
yeah.
thing with Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, same thing with the Rays. That's why they're going to Canada. No, but
for half the game.
luckily, hockey is one of the only things we actually do care about here, and I prefer that.
Yeah, which
that
is
way.
odd.
I like it. It's probably because of all the transplants.
True. This is their season. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the Canadians come down here for the warm weather. They're like, oh, yeah, look at that.
We could put ice in the building.
I like it.
So yeah,
Segue.
hockey, great. Tom Brady coming to Tampa is weird.
Yeah. I might buy a jersey, though. I'll buy a Brady jersey for Tampa. A cheap one, like a $60 one. You should not go with the authentic over here.
You should show up at the baseball game wearing your Brady's Patriots jersey.
I'm sure a lot of people.
So I guess my other question is, how long before he just collapses of like heat stroke
that might
on
happen.
the field?
Week 3 of
right.
preseason. So what the hell is this?
Why am I sweating so much?
He didn't mind it when he's visiting, but when a lot of home games are here, he can't stand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately
Of
because I'm
course.
bored.
It's all you can do
The black
during
hole.
these times.
Well, yeah, but
Like you click
Went
one
on the
video,
rabbit hole of the flat Earth.
yeah, I did 20, 30 minutes of that one day.
Oh yeah.
That
Only
was-
that I've done like 3 hours. I
Well-
was like, wow, these people are dumb.
I was at work, and then I was like,
That's the one that builds one rocket. prove his flat.
oh, it was great because
And
he
it just
died.
ran
I
out
mean,
of
well,
gas.
it's not great that he
No.
died, but I mean, his rocket exploded. And
Listen, kids. When
he didn't
people
want
say
to test
stupidity
it
can't
without
kill you.
a people. There was no pre-test for this. It was like, hey, let's see what happens without a person. Nah, I got it. I'm pretty sure he said, hold my beer before he went up.
He pulled a Joe Dirt. I got this rocket here. I mean, I'm no physics expert, but come on, first flat. So I shoot up, I go up, I'm good. Parachute down. The plan's flawless. Nothing can go
Well, that was
wrong.
the thing is that it like the parachute got ripped off
Yeah.
while it was going up.
Oof.
Yeah, so it was
Do you
like
think
he didn't attach
This may be
it.
dark. If he was falling down, going, "Oh shit! I didn't plan for wind." Terrible, I know.
Why wouldn't you be wearing a parachute?
Yeah.
Well, again, you're not expecting your whole rocket to.
He has a whole cartoon thing.
Should've-
It's like forks and plates going up.
Looney Tunes.
Who knew
Who
the
packed
man
this?
who,
Wile E.
who
Coyote?
thoroughly believed the world was flat packed the wrong backpack?
Well, the other part was that some of those people are very persuasive in their arguments. Even though I know it's wrong, after about 30 minutes, I started to believe it. I'm like, whoa,
my
whoa,
God.
whoa! I gotta watch some real news here. Let me go to NASA right quick and look at pictures of the Earth and other
No, Tim, don't
heavenly
you know those are photoshops?
heavenly bodies. Actually, space porn on Reddit is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of space porn, this is like legit. Like if you're into space, this is porn for you. Hubblesite.org,
Yeah.
and
That's
they
space
released an
porn.
image. The full resolution image is 25,500 by 25,500, and it's 1.19 gigabytes.
Of what?
One picture. It's just the Hubble telescope looked at one spot in space
Oh,
for
okay.
like 3 straight weeks
Nice.
and took all the photos.
Nice.
And it's like you can actually zoom in and see like a dot that big. Like, oh, it's a galaxy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, it's
If
a
you like
pulsar
a
coming
black
this way.
background with white dots is all for you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I might make
besides
it my backdrop.
YouTube, started watching sovereign citizen videos. Oh my god, it's
Never heard of it.
amazing.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard of
neither
it.
did I. A friend recommended it. He's like, "Hey, do you not want to sleep tonight and go to work the next morning?"
Then
I
watch
mean,
this.
not really. I'm like going to bed right now. He's like, "Nah, Link." Boop. What is it? Basically, it's people who think they know the law getting pulled over. It got so ridiculous. There's actually channels now that do sovereign citizen bingo. You can actively play on these, and they've got cards, like bingo cards that you randomize, and they've got stuff like, I know my rights.
Yeah.
And then they watch a video, and sure enough, some hillbilly looking, I know my, or some fucking bitch who, I know my rights. And when that cop goes, pop, and breaks your window and drags her out, ah! Just one of them is screaming lady. And there was, I've seen a video of a family who is trying to spout their rhetoric but doesn't actually know the words to it. So they're just saying random shit. He's got his guns pointed at us. And you see an officer's like, there's nobody pointing guns at you. What are you talking about? Yeah, just crazy shit. These people, but yeah, broken windows, and within 10 seconds, this person sat in their car, yelled, they cracked the window, yay. So basically, it's like that guy who said, I've got corona.
Oh, that guy, yeah, he got hauled away.
Yeah, same shit, but...
Yeah. And it works for him, because now he's being locked in, he'd probably be locked into the hospital for a couple of weeks, and then followed by jail time.
Didn't you say you had somebody who worked in your area do that? Or am I making that up? Was this a fever dream?
I feel like you're making this up.
Oh, it's a fever dream. I apologize.
I feel like you watch YouTube whole.
It's probably confusing, yes, the things. But yeah, Sovereign Citizen Bingo, hilarious. About every, good 5-minute video, there's officer breaking a window to drag somebody out of the car because they refused to produce a driver's license. Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong, I do believe the government overreaches all the time. But yeah, if you're going to drive a 2-ton vehicle, you should at least be...
8 o'clock.
It is 8 o'clock. Should have a test of some sort to prove that you can do it.
Yeah.
If we let you drive a fucking missile while drunk, yeah, you should have a thing that we can go, hey, you're a fucking idiot. I'm going to take this away. You can't do that anymore.
My question is, do you think as the cops surround the vehicle, do you think someone either they really believe like I'm gonna keep going with this, or do you think halfway through they go, I have made a fucking mistake?
No.
And then either this like fuck it, I'm just gonna go hard in much as I can on this.
I watched a guy pray to Jesus for 5 straight minutes to remove that demon from outside his car. The officer, who had after 20 minutes of just, sir, I really just need to see your ID. Went, it's out of my hands. And they stormed the car. Yeah. Broke the window, dragged him out. They had a shotgun on him at this point.
Oh my God.
And yeah, the chick just screaming. But together they prayed for 5 solid minutes. Jesus, Lord Father, please remove this demon from outside my car and let us on our way. You know how was that could have been avoided? Oh, here's my ID, sir.
I wish the officer would lean down as he can't go through like, Jesus would give me an
ID. He actually would have. He absolutely would have.
Oh, good old...
Who's over there blowing you up, Ted?
No one.
He's playing Angry Birds.
Oh, it's Yahtzee. I
haven't played Angry Birds in like 7 years.
It's Yahtzee with that guy.
He's
got a 3-second window between games in Call of Duty. Yahtzee!
Damn
what
right.
are you doing? I'm playing Yahtzee.
Man.
Speaking about just
all I need to do is one roll, one go. That's all I got to do.
It's a big gaming week. Quick question.
What's up? Ooh, Doom.
Doom. You doing Doom?
If I wasn't on such a tight budget right now, yeah.
I haven't played Doom 1. I know it's good. I hear it's super good, but I haven't touched it yet. I want to touch it. I'm playing on PC. I'm not gonna play it on a Switch.
How are you gonna announce Doom without saying Animal Crossing? Even though I've never touched Animal Crossing in my life,
okay,
I'm
gonna say Animal Crossing.
That is supposed to be the hugest game everybody's waiting for.
It is. It will probably be Nintendo's best-selling game of the year, probably.
Well, especially now.
Yeah, there's no Pokemon, there's no Mario.
It's just I don't get Animal Crossing. I don't understand the appeal of it. I don't.
See, I think
it's weird.
Like
I love Bandit Eyes. I love survival games. I love all that stuff. But like I look at that, I just like it's a
Farmville type. I remember I hated Farmville.
Farmville.
Yeah, but there's so many more like in-depth.
Click this button.
System simulation
no,
games,
I'd rather play Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley. Cool, thanks.
Still, I guess it's not for me. I'm sure it's good, just not for me.
See, this is where Tony would be like, and then he would launch into a 30-minute tirade of how Animal Crossing,
about communism, and
well, he loves. Yeah, well, probably. But yeah, he loves Stardew, and he fucking loves Animal Crossing. He'll sit there and talk your ear off for a couple hours about it.
Well, see, I get the appeal of it. I do enjoy I love like tycoon games when I was a kid. I love the kind of build your own cities / government like systems and all that. I love all that stuff. I just don't understand the appeal of Animal Crossing. I guess maybe it's the characters, the artwork. I don't know. But Doom looks good. But two biggest games coming out is FF7 and well, you don't give a shit about it. But Resident Evil 3 is coming out, which demo dropped today, which I am super excited to play when I get home.
I'll probably get Resident Evil 3 when that comes out.
I actually platinum 2, and I haven't platinum many games in my life. I platinum mostly Dark Soul games and our Blood Soul software games. Yeah, but I love Resident Evil, and I cannot wait to play 3. I know you don't care for it. Ted, did you play Resident Evil games?
The third one was the only one I owned.
Did you play the remake of 2?
No. Only because I was in a tight budget at that point in time.
I mean,
did it come out over the summer?
It came out last year. It came out 2019. It's the fastest turnaround ever. Resident Evil 2 came out was just the theory that they did these both at the same time.
But did it come out? But when they released it, was it over the summer?
The remake of 2?
Yeah.
No, it came out January 2019. In fact, you can pretty much get it for like $20 now, like super cheap.
All right.
It's actually super good. It's actually very good. I don't think it'll be. I don't think 3 is going to be as good as 2 was, because 2 was really acclaimed real well. But I still look forward to it. 3 is going to be good. And then FF7. You want to play 7?
Yeah,
I had 7
I downloaded it.
PlayStation, but I didn't have enough save space on any of my memory cards. It didn't make any sense. I even had a mega memory card that had like 300 gigs of storage or whatever it was, and I couldn't figure out how to use the extra storage on it.
So I played the demo. I mean, I'll get it because I like 7, and I want to see what they do because I hear it's, again, remake, so they're not just reskinning the whole game and giving you the same story.
They're adding a bunch of stuff. It's technically almost a new game.
Right. So I'm excited to do it. Their combat system is going to take some getting used to because I got super confused a bunch of times with what command button I was supposed to be hitting at the same time as doing this other thing.
It's still the same as the old systems almost, so the fact that you can pause at any time and do your commands like normal.
You can't, though, because the time still goes, but at a slower rate.
Yes, but remember, though, in the original 7, time still carried on. If you do your commands faster, there was that bar that kept speeding time. So it's still basically the same. It's just in a different format.
Right.
It's
going to take some getting used to, is all I'm saying.
The only thing that is different, though, is like it's weird. They established the classic mode is the easiest mode because I think it jumps back to longer pause thing, almost like it auto completes all that auto stuff for you.
It's straight
so
commands,
you can just focus on the command of the old style.
Right.
Where the new comes is kind of the more advanced system, which you have to do combos.
You got to do the combo attack, and then you also have the command ability that you can switch to throw out spells.
And material looks interesting in the system. I can't wait to break it. I hope it's still broken than it used to be. We can just have like most broken characters possible. My favorite though, I love how crazy Barrett is. Have you seen how crazy? You played it yet? Have you know who's played it?
Yeah, I played the demo. Yeah,
I love how fucking crazy Barrett is.
Again,
Barrett is a crazy man, and I love that he's so crazy.
I enjoy again the long, awkward pauses for dialogue between characters when they're supposed to say, "Why are you doing this way?" I'm doing it this way because.
Well, there's that scene where like Jesse's talking to like they're in an elevator, 3-minute elevator, and they're going up the elevator, and Barrett goes on his rant again.
Yeah,
like the old preacher talking about the planet. Can you hear the calls? And just like he looks at her, is like, "Is he for real?" And she's like, just let him go, just let him rant.
Right. No, but I'm talking like where they're trying to break the gate for the first time, and it's just that back and forth, but it's just like a half-second delay between what they say, so it's really not a back and forth.
It's true, and that maybe they may fix it in the final release. I don't know. When I heard this demo is
the final product of that section.
No, it's a old like year build.
Oh, okay.
So this is the stuff you're gonna see. That's what it says in the bomb. It's not final product.
Well, see, because I when I replayed 10, I got it off an emulator.
You played 10?
Yeah.
I think you played 10. I like 10. And 10's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Despite the really bad dialogue. Despite the really
that's
dialogue.
Yes. Well, that and yes, his laughing was terrible. But to exacerbate it, the ROM I got was a little bit jacked up, so it would play normal, but some of the cutscenes it would freeze and then it would speed back up to catch up. Or like in the blitzball tournament stuff, some of that would.
Did you ever do blitzball stuff?
Yeah, I spent hours playing blitzball.
I skipped that shit hard.
But that's one thing. I'm a sucker for in-game mini games.
The only I
love them every time I get. That's why I never completed Witcher 3 because I get stuck playing the fucking game for 4 hours.
Dude, you know how excited I was when I played Witcher 3 and I found out one was a quest line in the main city, one of the main cities, for a Gwent championship tournament and a whole cutscene quest based on a Gwent tournament. And I thought it would be challenging. I wiped the floor with everyone in the tournament.
Nice. But yeah, so I end up never leaving the first city because I play 8 hours of Gwent. And then I'm like, I didn't do anything. I don't know what's going on anymore because I spent 8 hours playing cards.
I should go here, but this guy over here at Marcus got a new card.
Yes, I'm going to do that. Anyway, what were we talking about before that?
FF7.
Oh, yeah, Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, 10.
So 10. So anyway, hold up. What would screw it up is when it would get to the Titus laughing, because originally his laugh was super weird.
It's bad.
But for this one, for some reason, it slowed it down and dragged it out. So it was like whatever dialogue, and he's fine, but the animation didn't really match with that. So I guess to combat it, for whatever reason, the program stretched out the laughing. So it was just,
You're just staring at him. You know what's funny? You couldn't release Final Fantasy 10 again today without changing the major character.
And then I'm sitting there just going, oh my god, how many ha's was this? I think it was 5. Fuck, I've got another 2 minutes of the ha's.
Did you look back at that game, you recently played it, did you see like how, look back on it, how racist Waka was?
Oh yeah, no.
Like straight up. Like when you find out Yuna's a half-blood, and he looks at you and goes like, don't tell Waka that she's got the dirty Albed Bloodner. He cannot know about the dirty Albed Bloodner. Oh my God. We have to hide this fact. And everyone's okay with it. He's super
hardcore racist.
He meets his Yuna's cousin. He's just like, don't tell Waka it's Albed Yuna's cousin. And just like, he has to hide her eyes. You know, you can't walk around. That's really thick, almost Jamaican accent going. You can't trust the Albed. You can't trust, and almost to the point where like some of his rants about him, I thought he was talking ties about the great plan to get rid of these dirty Albed.
Yes, he probably has one. Yeah, as a character, he probably does.
It was like, she's a good Albed. She's one of the good ones. She doesn't understand why we're staring at her. I don't like this. That filthy Albed Bloodner.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's a route that
could you
a Final Fantasy game that they made all of their characters have that type of in-depthness.
It was. And I do wonder if in 7 they're going to go back to some of those themes like Sid. If you played him or not, like he beats the shit out of his wife, like in several scenes.
Yes.
Like, there's straight up, she brings tea in, and she like this tea
knock around
cold,
the house.
and he just backhands her like in the scene. I'm like, are they gonna do that in this one? It's like looking back, even 10. It's like they're doing a cross scene thing, which is questionable. Like, are they gonna do the scene where like Hojo in the lab coat looking at Aerith, who's like stuck in the lab coat, like you're going to fuck this red dog thing to combine the genomes, and he's like this whole awkward scene, you can't get to her in time, and this dog and you don't know at the time it's a playable character approaching him like, are they gonna do that whole awkward scene? Because if you don't know who that character is, you're like, what is happening at this point? There's a scene where he goes a little mind crazy and he just wails on Aerith. Like he just like at the time pop-up graphics, like Popeye graphics, he's just spinning, hitting her. And it's like 4 characters to pull him off Aerith. Are they going to show Cloud just beating on Aerith in this game?
That'd be great.
I don't think they will, but it'd be hilarious.
That's probably why we can't. That's why it's a remake, so they can just alter some stuff.
So, like, how do we show that he's physically hurting Aerith without him pummeling her? How do we do the bestiality rape scene that doesn't imply it's going to happen in this new age of worlds?
We shall wait and find out, but they're going to get $60 from me.
They are. I'm planning on buying it. I mean, I look forward to it. Side missions. They add new characters. The guy in the black with the weird hair. I don't know who that is. There's this scene where you play a demo, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal this joke I heard from somebody. It's me, I find it hilarious, it's dark as hell too. Where like Jessie is super thirsty for Cloud.
Yeah.
Like she's
Yeah.
super thirsty, and spoiler alert, you remember what happens to her? Happens to that said group?
I want to say Jessie and her brother end up dying, don't they?
Well, the plate drops and it crushes them.
Right.
And then I forget where I read it at, but it was like Jessie's so thirsty, the entire picture 7 smashed her. And I'm like, that is dark as hell.
Well, pretty damn funny.
If you get that reference, it's pretty dark and funny.
So yeah, it's Modern Warfare. That's all we've been doing.
I've been on.
Anybody see the PS5 specs?
Yeah, the boring, the extremely boring. It wouldn't be a problem. I understand that press conference was for like, hey, we're trying to show you devs and all this stuff, but it was advertised like this big event for the PS5 reveal, and the guy spoke well, but it was the most boringness. It's like I don't care because they talked about what it was going to do, which is them coming around saying, hey, we're not as powerful as the new Xbox.
Right.
And I'm a PlayStation fanboy. I do like PlayStation over Xbox. But it's just not going to be as powerful. So they're trying to word around things, make it sound as powerful as it is, but they show nothing.
Right.
Like the Xbox position, they showed, here's load time, here's and that. They showed nothing to promise for the system. So I don't.
Well, but even when they show that shit at whatever conference you go to, you know when you get the final product, it's not going to be close.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, I saw this. I remember when the PlayStation 3 was supposed
Mark
to be.
my words, Xbox is primed to steal its console generation's games.
Yeah, no,
It is
probably.
primed.
It seems to me they alternate, and that's probably what they do, for market share, so that they can't really compete with each other.
Microsoft the last 5 years has been queuing a lot of devs. And a lot of people, and they've announced nothing yet. They've been in the shadows, and they flat out said it 2 or 3 years ago, we're not worried about this generation, we're planning for the next. And I think that's why you have not seen a price drop for the PS5 or the Xbox, new Xbox Series X, is because Sony knows that they're because Xbox is ready to go. Their system's done, they're ready to go, they're ready to launch it. Is whatever Sony announces, Xbox will eat it and undercut them.
Right.
I almost promise you they're planning on doing it. And Sony knows that, and they're trying to delay as much as possible. Right now, it's a game of chicken who's going to, because they know what's going to cost to make that thing. They know what's going to cost to sell it. So they're literally playing a game of chicken who's going to announce the console price. Because usually, like, you announce the price, and they're both the same price. You just pick which one you want.
Right.
But they know Microsoft's coming hard this year. And Microsoft, I promise you, will drop it $34 cheaper. Because,
they won't need to, though. That's the problem. So they might be just saying, once Microsoft announced, we'll undercut them.
They
won't try
undercut,
to.
Because they won't undercut, because Sony's old school Japanese businessman. Like, I saw a British woman who works in a Japanese company in Japan still fax. They'll use email. They still fax everything because this is the way they've always done it. It's an old school mentality. Tradition. It's what we've always done this way. Wildly changed. It's always been this way. So they won't move forward. So that's an old. They will not undercut. They will match Xbox if Xbox comes out.
Huh.
But they know if Sony comes out with their price, Microsoft will probably undercut them because they can. They have that Microsoft money. They can undercut them and succeed. Wow. And that will be a thing. It's like buy the Xbox. Subtle hints. It's more powerful than the PS5 and it's cheaper. And they're going to come out with a bunch of games. I think that's where they're going to hit hard because they want these Xboxes in houses.
I don't want another Halo 15. That's the problem.
That's coming. Halo Infinite.
Which is
right, yes, but what launch
like,
titles are you going to give me besides Halo? You've gone back to that well so much.
That's why I think they said that they acquired like several studios in the last 15 years. So when they launched, like they showed launch titles for this thing, I bet when we do a live conference, probably in the fall, for this thing, they're going to show all the games they've been building up for the past 15 years. So stuff you want to get for a console exclusive. Because that was Xbox's biggest problem. Even though it was a more stronger power system this generation, it lost horribly.
Right.
It lost horribly because it just didn't have titles. So you can look at that and be like, okay, so what's the main problem? We don't have titles. Like, why would you, like me, I would never buy an Xbox because, like, I have a PC. So anything on Xbox is on a PC, so there's no reason to. But if you're a console gamer with an old PC, it's not titles.
Right. And I'll probably, when it releases and whatever price point it's set at, when that happens, that year, I'll probably set aside money to go ahead and purchase the newest Xbox. Because I have my PlayStation 4, or 3 or whatever.
Well, it depends because what makes PS4, PS5 so appealing, it does have an edge, is that they have titles. Like you're gonna get Spider-Man 2, you're gonna get a Final Fantasy.
As long as they make it backwards compatible for a generation, I'm good with that. And then, 2 years later, I'll go ahead and pick up the PlayStation cubed quadratic formula, whatever they want to call it.
PS4 5 Pro, because they don't differ too much in their names, more than likely.
No, I'm saying the generation after the.
Oh, that one. That's true. That's the biggest thing. They're both touting the backwards compatibility, which is funny because they also they're touting we have SSD cards in the systems now.
Right.
Fast load times, PC's been doing that for 6 years. Man. It's stuff we're bragging about. PC's been doing it for 6, 7 years now.
So how long have we been here, Ted?
Over an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Where can people find us? Facebook
and Twitter. Unsavory Heroes.
Instagram, occasionally when we.
Yeah, I think you have it. The gram.
I never actually owned
control the gram.
Account.
No one's really caring about you.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You would live in the forest with a
That's my dream.
rifle.
Don't you discount my dream.
You would have to.
You know what he wouldn't have though?
Fake
a
beard. I know. So you'd have to make a fake one out of twigs and moss and stuff.
Listen.
And I can absolutely see you doing that.
Bullshit.
Survivor style.
I'll tell you right now, I can grow a beard.
Wolf hair.
But it's like a really patchy, bad Orlando Bloom beard. It's right here and right here. It's a jawline. Nothing grows in the cheeks. The cheeks is a hair-free zone.
But I can imagine you with I've seen you with longer hair and it just poofs out like a lion's mane.
Dude,
I could see that this far.
This is a haircut that's short, and I can't get shorter because my hair goes straight up. I thought about let it grow all the way down and be super thick, and tie it around like a lion's mane. Just have that just completely tied around.
Blue, if you're still here, this is for you. Austin has the head of Cartman. All we're going to do for Halloween is put a little cardboard cut out of his body right here.
Yeah.
And put a little beanie on him. That's it. Look at him. He's Cartman. Look straight ahead. Look straight ahead. Cartman.
There's my cheesy poof.
Screw you guys. He's going home.
Told you to stay away from my cheesy poofs. No, kitty, it's my Popeye.
Let's go play some Modern Warfare.
I'm down with that.
I'm down with that.
On that note, catch us playing some Modern Warfare.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We will see you next time.
Maybe.